It's Gorman in the morning with Fletcher and Ryder. Now, 92 KQRS.
Gorman in the morning, Minnesota's 92 KQRS. Good Wednesday morning, October the 1st. Let's roll, Paul Fletcher.
Yeah, you know what? It needs to start feeling like October now.
Just in your heart. In my heart, it's autumnal joy.
No more 80s. Let's get into the 50s, baby. That's all.
Ryder?
Bigfoot is here.
Sounds like Sasquatch is looming.
Yes, on the way.
That's not in the building, is it?
Not yet.
Man, I wish.
You do?
Oh, hell yeah. I don't believe in Sasquatch, but I hope I'm the first guy to ever see him. I'd love nothing more. If I'm going to be wrong about something, that's the one I want to be wrong about.
Yeah.
I want the first official, totally authenticated video of that big, stinky bastard coming out of the woods. I hope that's me. But you know what? I've got other things to look forward to in the month of October. Right now, this very moment, I have headlines on my mind. Paul Fletcher, I'm feeling Minnesota.
Man, oh man, and you've got something else to look forward to in less than a week. The time has come. Chi-Chi's is back. More than 2 decades after shutting down, Chi-Chi's will have its grand opening this Monday, October 6th, over there in the West End, St. Louis Park. The Chi-Chi's original chimichanga, the Chi-Chi's original nachos grande are on the initial menu. I'm sure it's going to be packed. You can book tables now.
I just gained half a pound listening to that.
Make a reservation for freaking Chi-Chi's?
The first week? Are you kidding? You think you wouldn't have to?
No, I thought it would be busy, but I thought they would make everybody wait in line and, build up the hype and
That's
stuff.
right. Extra margaritas online.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
I was going to camp out.
I mean, that is tradition, but I do think that they're taking reservations at open tables, so you can. Let's just say there's an option. The federal government shut down at midnight after Congress failed to approve a short-term funding bill, triggering the furlough of an estimated 750,000 federal employees each day and disrupting operations across multiple agencies. Correct. Experts say the shutdown impacts up to 20,000 federal workers across Minnesota and 35,000 if you include postal workers and military. One of the notable groups that this impacts is TSA workers at MSP, who are considered essential. So that means they're expected to show up for work without pay, with the understanding they'll receive back pay when the shutdown is over.
Unbearably stupid, all of this.
Yeah.
Plan ahead if you're going to MSP.
Yeah.
Because last time we had a shutdown, apparently, TSA workers were starting to call in sick.
Of course they were.
I don't blame them.
So everyone's aware, I'm not coming in here unless I'm getting paid. So I feel these people.
Yeah, I feel it too.
100%.
Ronnie Wood has confirmed that the Rolling Stones' new album is, quote, done and will be released next year. Wood also said he expects Mick, and Keith to hit the road again. Producer Andrew Watt, who worked with the band on their previous album, likened the experience to, I don't know what this means, but working for Batman, and hinted at new recordings. So there's a little bit of confliction. Apparently Keith's child suggested that it was almost done. So it's either done or almost done. Somewhere in there. Expect it next year.
I'll take Woody's word for it.
Yeah. A man claiming to be Colonel Sanders' great nephew says KFC blocked him for complaining about them sexualizing Colonel Sanders, so he leaked their secret recipe, chicken recipe.
I saw something, and this is something that as a Kentuckian I'm privy to. In the last will and testament of Colonel Sanders, he said the only people who can have my recipe are my great nephews, if they ever exist, because this guy was born well after Harlan Sanders died. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard a person go public with.
Do you want to hear the 11 herbs and spices of the KFC recipe, according to him?
Sure.
No, I want you to post them online, though. I just Googled hot Colonel Sanders, and I'm probably going to have to go to HR after this show.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Okay, so we're going to not spill it. We'll put it up on the social?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if
it's 11 pieces of information, I'd rather read it.
All right. Watch the Instagram and the Facebook momentarily. Bizarre story out of White Bear Lake. A 22-year-old man allegedly used false identity and lied about his age to enroll at White Bear Lake High School. Kelvin Lupke.
What the hell?
I love these stories. Please tell me he was playing defensive back for a high school team.
You just killed the...
Sorry.
No, it's okay. You just crushed it.
I mean...
Kelvin Lupke was arrested after officials discovered he used fraudulent documents to enroll as a senior. The New York Post, of all people, is reporting he did this because he wanted to join the football team, a team which he was on.
Yes.
Man.
I love it.
It's crazy. I mean,
So
it's
great.
It's,
The world is full of Woodersons. You know,
Yes.
they just can't get past it.
Yep. All right. How about some quick music hits?
Let's
All
go.
right. Def Leppard going to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame October 9th with John Bon Jovi, one of the guest speakers.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Awesome. I've never seen a 9-arm band get that award before. That's great.
The official trailer for Sharon and Ozzy Coming Home is out now. It's filmed over 3 years and captured the last chapter of Ozzy's life.
Excellent. We'll watch.
GNR's Live Era 87 and 93 album is being reissued on vinyl. GNR fans that don't have to have the original pressing, they might be celebrating this thing. Original pressings are going for as much as $1,400 apparently. If you don't have to have the original, get the reissue for a lot less November 21st.
Yeah, man. Get to it. It's time to talk sports, but before that, I'm going to mention that this entire area's music scene lost a titan last night. Conrad, the stage manager at First Avenue.
No.
I woke up this morning to several posts.
Oh, no.
Every artist's best friend. I met him on April 9th, 1990. Wow. And so for 35 years, when I walk into First Ave, I look for Conrad. Anybody that doesn't know who I'm talking about knows him. If you've been there, you've seen his face. He was the stage manager. The first guy that every band, every artist at the club sees. The last guy you see as you're leaving. This man was a huge part of not just First Ave and their associated rooms, but the entire music scene. Every musician that's ever come through this town right now is going, oh, crap.
Wow.
Great guy.
Another way to put it in context is every star at First Ave is a band that's played there.
Yep.
Except Conrad.
That's exactly right. Let's move on. The Minnesota Wild, as we found out yesterday during the show, signed Kirill Kaprizov to an 8-year, $136 million extension. Not bad. The richest contract in NHL history. He will get most of the money in annual signing bonuses. That's how they work the deal.
Okay.
That's smart.
Yeah, it's very good. His yearly salary is actually $1 million. He'll get the rest in what they call bonus giant chunks. Apparently, his family played a big part in it. They were like, hey, stop overthinking this. You love it there. You love the team. You love the people. Just go with where you feel like you're home. And that was a big part of his decision. And then, of course, along with the $136 million richest contract in history.
One nugget that's pretty darn cool. I thought the Wild posted on Instagram just before they announced the signing. They showed us the street sign of 7th Street and Eagle Street, and it was changed to 97th Street.
Yeah.
I thought it was photoshopped. They've actually changed the street name for temporarily for Kirill.
That's fantastic.
That's pretty cool.
Driving in downtown St. Paul isn't confusing enough.
Exactly.
Let's just give the streets fake names.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. The Minnesota Lynx were eliminated from the playoffs, as we know. Yesterday, as they were wrapping up their season, Nafisha Collier sat down in front of a microphone and for 5 minutes flat out put the league on blast, and it was long overdue. Here's just a little of what Fee had to say.
I'm not concerned about a fine. I'm concerned about the future of our sport. At some point, everyone deserves to hear the truth from someone who I hope has earned the benefit of the doubt to fight for what is right and fair for our athletes and our fans. We have the best players in the world. We have the best fans in the world. But right now, we have the worst leadership in the world.
Ooh.
Wow.
The worst leadership
Kathy
in the world.
Engelbert, the commissioner of the WNBA, and she's an accountant, a glorified accountant who was, Deloitte and Touche, those companies you hear about, like, the behind the Oscar vote. This is what happens when you put someone who doesn't care about the players in charge. She makes David Stern look like Gandhi and Jesus himself. This woman has been running roughshod over the league, and truly the leadership of the WNBA is an embarrassment. And every player in the league, if you happen to note, was like, yeah, Fee, you go. Asia Wilson, who just beat her for MVP, 1,000% backing every word out of Collier's mouth. In other baseball news last night, really quickly, the Red Sox beat the Yankees. Remember, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yes.
Momentarily. So let's go Boston. Let's get game 2 and eliminate the Yankees. And then, because of course we can't like the Boston Red Sox, then let's go Toronto. Let's just keep eliminating the people that we like the least. Mini Trista.
Hell yeah, Mini Trista.
Come on, Mini Trista. What's happening over there?
They got the Lost 40 Forest. I'm just learning about this now. A surveyor's mistake in the late 1800s left a 40-acre patch of land there's 100-foot tall Norway pines there because it's just never been accounted for. Apparently.
You're damn straight they are. That's the magic of Mini Trista.
That's pretty cool. I want to go see this now.
That's exactly right.
Gorman in the morning. Coming right back. 92 KQRS. Streaming from 92KQRS.com. Gorman in the morning is back. 92 KQRS.
Okay, we don't have real jobs, clearly. I mean, we do radio. Right? We're not part of the real world.
For sure.
But then again, every now and again, I realize, well, thank God, because I don't understand certain things. Fortune magazine has a story right now. There's an emerging trend in the workplace, the real workplace, like offices and cubicles and college degrees required and all that kind of stuff. No shoes, not optional. How about this? No shoes allowed.
No
a lot of
shoes
companies
allowed.
are banning shoes at work. They're saying socks, slippers, or go barefoot, but leave your shoes at the door.
Like grandma's house?
My first thought was, this is like when I moved here, I recognized everybody takes their shoes off right when you walk in.
Yeah.
It's a winter world that makes bringing a mess. That's not a southern thing, really, even though it's hotter there. But here, you're tracking in mud and snow.
You can't track snow all
You're
over
keeping
the
the house clean, right? That's not what this is about. This is not keeping the people and the overnights, it's not like reducing their vacuuming protocols. That's not the point. No, they want the offices to feel more relaxed and collaborative. What says collaboration more than look at my bunions?
Yeah, and smell my odor.
Man, I mean, I like the way my feet look. I have a big foot and it's thin and I got good. I think my toes are perfectly aligned. But I would never suggest anyone else would look at my foot and think anything other than, oh my God, look at that guy's feet.
Yeah,
they're feet.
Yeah.
Who wants to look at other people's feet while you're working?
Not me.
Unless you're Quentin Tarantino, it makes no sense.
You chronically wear sandals, but I can't picture your feet at all right
exactly,
now.
because the sandal's way more effective than you think. All you see is the Birkenstock, and you think, dude, what year is it? And then you don't notice that I have not one but two toenails that are really weird looking. See, that's how that works.
Your sandals leave a lot to the imagination. That's what we like about them, really. I mean, it's the
theater.
toe,
It's called theater of the foot.
The toe cleavage, all that stuff.
Oh,
yeah, for sure.
So basic, but again, this is happening in Silicon Valley, like the tech bros. This has been going on for years, but now it's moving into quote unquote real work accounting firms, and no medical field, thankfully. Hospitals still want your feet covered. But it's just
they're wearing Crocs there, dude. That weirds me out too.
No, man. My Croc thing is well documented. I rolled my eyes until my kids gave me some for Father's Day, and then I was like, oh, sweet Lord, baby, give me these bad boys.
They're really that good?
Oh, they're so comfortable. Probably really
Stay strong,
bad.
Ryder.
Probably really bad on the lower discs in your back, but boy, do they feel good as you're destroying your back.
Yeah,
no, big fan of the Crocs. And I also learned, sadly, that Crocs are great to drum in. Fantastic drumming shoes. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Walked to the stage. I was walking to the stage in a pair of Crocs. Looked down. I was like, oh wait, I can't do a gig in these. They were bright orange. I mean, it was real obvious. And I was like, hang on, sorry. And everyone's like, dude, seriously, come on, get the Crocs off. Almost happened. That's all I can say.
Okay. I'm rolling my eyes so hard if a drummer walks on stage at a rock show and he has Crocs.
As am I. I mean, and thank God I just looked down and realized, because, it would have been tough to, like, after the first song, to take a break to switch out the Crocs.
And have to live that down for the next who knows how many years.
But I just add it to the list. I'm living down so much as it is. This is just enough. There's enough moments in my life where I look back and go, that probably wasn't so great. My wife and I, 31 years into this marriage, and through those years, neither one of us brought a pet into the relationship. Okay. We got all of our pets together.
That's good.
And so we've never experienced the whole, like, blended family as pet owners, if you will. But I'm just saying, you think, hey, I love you. Let me take a look at that dog. Let me make sure. I know people who have had relationships stunted because of pet woes. What about anybody ever heard of somebody divorcing because of pets? Because it's happening, and we'll discuss. Okay. A couple has announced they are divorcing after less than 1 year of marriage. The wife's cat cannot get along with the husband's dog.
Wow.
Shouldn't you have figured this out ahead of time, or prepared yourself, or planned, or shouldn't there be certain rooms where the cats and where the dog's not allowed to go, or vice versa?
Can you ever really plan for a cat, though?
Well, I mean, that's a good point. As a cat owner, they make no sense whatsoever. Milo and Chauncey get along, and that is honest to God. They will sniff each other. They will lay down next to each other. Milo's is 10 and
Okay.
Chauncey's 8, and that just started in the last 6 months. It took
good for
that
them.
long. I'm serious. It's
Okay.
been since we got Chauncey. That cat has been hiding, and in the just in this calendar year, suddenly they're like, "Yeah, we're cool."
Nice.
It's like, wow.
They must have had a summit of some sort under the bed or, in the closet or whatever, and they came to an agreement.
Now, Rosemary and I have argued over. Now, as I mentioned
Did you
before,
ever consider getting rid of one of them?
we had to get rid of. We had 2 cats in the 90s
Okay.
that, when they were like 6 and 7, decided let's both start marking the house to claim territory.
Oh, God.
That is horrific.
Yeah.
And so, the dog was fine with both cats. The cats were fine with each other, and then one day they weren't. And so we ended up getting rid of one of the cat. We had a friend who took the cat, and the cat was much happier because he could then go and she could then just go be an outdoor cat in a big yard and handle all the varmint, and it was a better situation for everybody. But it was very painful because we had a cat named Marbles. That was our first pet we ever bought together, like the 2 of us.
All right.
And that was Rosemary's appendage. Marbles just said, "You're my person," and was anywhere Rosemary went, Marbles followed. Then we got a cat who was completely psychotic named Binky, who I loved. I was like, Marbles is kind of boring, but Binky's cool as hell. And Binky was the one we had to give up. And let me tell you something. I was like, I don't know why this doesn't even go to a vote. And Rosemary's like, we're getting rid of the crazy cat. We're keeping the sweet one. I was like, yeah, but the sweet one is just, it might as well be a little wooden cat that I never interact with because it only notices one human being on the planet.
Yeah.
Right. And we did, and it actually was kind of tense. We never thought about breaking up, but I did, roll my eyes a lot at my wife at that time.
But you never just ever thought of actually going your separate ways, the humans, over the animals?
Not a chance. No.
Seems a little extreme.
It seems a little extreme. The dog is harassing the cat in this couple that's being divorced. The dog is constantly harassing the wife's cat. The dude says, "Look, I made it clear before marriage that the wife would not be allowed to bring her pets to the new home." Especially her cat, because the guy has a fish tank, and the cat is always trying to get to the fish tank.
Yeah.
The dog is always trying to get to the cat. If you say you made it clear that the cat's not welcome, and then one day you walk in and there's the cat, you didn't make it clear, bud.
Yeah.
Or someone doesn't think that you know what you're talking about. I don't know. It seems to me that this really isn't about the pets. These people are just desperate and thought it would work, and it's not working out.
I think they were blinded by love, and they were like, we'll figure this out, and they never did.
Ever had a pet that was a deal breaker in a relationship? 651-989-ROCK. That is the Luther Westside Volkswagen talk and text line. Why don't you hit us up? 651-989-ROCK.
All right, Mike D texted, and this isn't Mike D from the Beastie Boys, right?
I would imagine not.
Okay. Got married in August 23, was set to move in together, and she decided to foster 4 huge dogs, and she already had 3 cats.
Oh.
Neither of us could compromise, so I filed for divorce in January of 24. We were married for 4 months. Dog nammit.
Oh.
No. It doesn't sound like he's that happy about it either, that he, didn't want to do it, but...
You're getting ready to move in together, and she says, "Oh, you come on over," and I just decided to foster 4 large dogs.
She's not even keeping them permanently, and she still picked them over this dude?
Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of a breach of trust early on in a relationship,
That's a rough one, man. That's a rough one.
Yeah.
7 pets is getting to be a little insane.
Just a touch.
over the
Just a
top.
touch.
Bit over the top.
Anything ever happen with you?
I had one. Man, this was tough for me. We had an adopted rescue Shih Tzu who had a pretty tough life.
Okay.
And then years later, fast forward years later, that was back when I was in Omaha. Years later, we ran into this Australian cattle dog at a charity event that I was hosting.
A lot of work.
Fell in love with him in the moment.
A lot of work.
He was great.
Yeah.
We had a great yard for him to go run in, like all of that. Great with the kids, etc. But he and the Shih Tzu just did not get along. And there were some other little things here and there that we could have dealt with. Here's the thing, though. We had Doc, his name was, too. Great name. We had him for 3 months. We didn't see, this isn't a cat, this is another dog. We didn't see the Shih Tzu for 3 months. Man. He was either in his kennel or under our bed the entire time, and we just could not... Given he had a tough life, he was already a part of the family.
Yeah.
We couldn't put the new dog over the old dog. It just wasn't fair. But it killed me because Doc was my buddy.
Yeah, Doc was doing what I would call the Lord's work. But that's okay. You like Shih Tzus, and I totally understand that.
Gorman in the morning. Coming right back. 92 KQRS. Streaming from 92KQRS.com. Gorman in the Morning is back. 92 KQRS.
Hey, if you're feeling down, if you're not quite sure what's wrong, just book a trip, baby. At least that's the way the Swedes like to do it.
I love this. Yeah, I love
Yeah,
this.
check this out. Doctors in Sweden are turning wanderlust into wellness. They say that they say this is backed by actual science. Sweden is now prescribing travel as medicine.
Yeah.
Visitors are encouraged to try everything they can get around to. Forest bathing, saunas, go to see the Northern Lights. Anything you can do as far away as you can get, new experiences, new places, new smells, new sights, new tastes. Travel is medicine for the soul and therefore the body. To which I say, oh, hell yeah, let's go.
Sure. Is this going to be covered by HSA dollars?
Well, that's
or what's happening there?
I'm not quite sure if that's part of the plan. If for the Swedes, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm pretty sure everything's covered if you're a Swede, right? I think the poorest people in Sweden drive Ferraris. Anyway, I like this one. They also noted as things to get out and do, rock out at one of the country's 400-plus metal bands per million people.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
some Swedish death metal? Game on.
Man, it's.
Let's go.
I've always been fascinated by the Swedes. These super practical, very level-headed. The whole thing. Like they are the purveyors of the world's foremost death metal.
Yeah.
It's
such it feels like a serious juxtaposition, you know what I mean? Or
always.
just a very
Always.
big contrast, basically.
It's something to do when you're basically living on salmon and meatballs. You're going to have some weird cultural expositions. The music's going to come from unexpected sources, and it's going to sound unexpected ways.
Those meatballs are good though.
But real quick, I mean, if travel is medicine, okay, like I'm Dr. Steve, I'm going to say you need to go somewhere real quick. Don't think about it. Unlimited budget. You got 7 days, right? Or where are you going?
Oh, Detroit Lakes, Zorba's. I'm just gonna drink beer and eat pizza.
Oh my God, that is beautiful.
That's where my mom's from. So I've already seen all the things that there are to see. So I'm not actually gonna have to do any work. I'm just gonna camp out and look at the lake.
That is gorgeous. Paul, where are you going? 7 days.
No brainer. Iceland.
Fair enough.
Give me waterfalls. Give me volcanoes. Give me glaciers, and just let me go wander.
You just want to go find Bjork. Come on, you can admit it.
No, you know what? Just
Hey, man.
Lay down in a field of moss where the ground is like heated for you, basically, and just stare at the stars.
All right,
just
fair
chill.
enough.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
I went to the Punk Rock Museum in Iceland when I was there. They freaking worship Bjork. She's
Of course
like
they do.
Half of the exhibit is about Bjork and being in the sugar cubes and
Yeah,
stuff like
fun
that. It's
fact.
nuts.
But all they've
Fun
got.
fact, so does this guy.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to go chase down Bjork in Iceland. Call me
Yeah.
crazy. Time to play Beat the Jock for wild tickets. First up on the horn, Kenny in Plymouth. Good morning, Kenny.
Morning.
All right, my man, you have a choice to make. Do you want to play Beat the Jock against myself, or do you want to play against Fletcher?
Let's try Fletcher.
Let's
All
try
right.
Fletcher.
Shocker.
Get those headphones removed. The headphones are off. His mic is off. Kenny, it is your time, brother.
Okay, Kenny, the category is going to be famous British people, famous Brits. You got to name as many as you can in 20 seconds. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Set, go.
How about the Beatles? John, Paul, George, Ringo. Led Zeppelin. Robert Plant, Jimmy Page. John Paul Jones, John Bonham. Churchill. Shakespeare. Princess Diana. Prince Charles. Prince Harry.
All right.
I got Prince Charles
Yeah.
in there. Steve, I'm at 13.
I am also at, 8, 9,
I didn't give him Beatles or Led Zeppelin.
Well, but he
'cause
named them all
but
individually.
But I gave him 4,
Right.
not 5.
Exactly. I
Okay.
agree. So that's, yes, I concur. 4, 8, 9, 10. I have 12. You have 13?
Yeah.
All right, it's 13 then.
Okay. I gave him Shakespeare. That dude counts.
Oh, yeah, of course. Okay.
All right. Hang on, bud.
13 is the number, Paul Fletcher. You have 13 to tie, which is a win for Kenny. 14 for the win.
Okay. What?
The category
so
is...
13, you said, is what I got to beat?
You
gotta
have to
beat
get 14 to
13.
win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Category is famous Brits. Famous British people, okay?
Yeah.
Ready, set, go.
Lennon, McCartney, Ringo, George, Freddie, David Gilmour, Jimmy Page, Pete Townsend, Anthony Hopkins, Daniel Day-Lewis, Christian Bale, Tom Holland,
7
Tom
seconds.
Hiddleston, Ed Sheeran, Adele, Queen Elizabeth,
2 seconds.
Princess Di, Churchill.
Wow, strong. 16. Well,
Holy moly.
you
Is that a record?
ran around the garden there, too. You went movies, Beatles, Gilmore, royalty.
Yes.
You just covered the whole gamut.
Yeah. I mean, those actors are some of my favorites.
Dude, I love how everybody's first four are just John Paul, Ringo, George.
That's pretty much it.
It's the first names that pop into your head, I think, probably.
All right, nice job there, Kenny. Sorry it wasn't meant to be.
Sorry, Kenny.
Kim from Baldwin. Kim, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Kim, you're going to play against me in this round. I'm going to remove my headphones.
Oh, no.
Best of luck to you.
Get those cans off. He's got them off. He's away.
Okay, Kim, your category is going to be common Halloween costumes for kids. So no naughty nurse or anything like that.
You can
common
do this.
Halloween costumes for kids. You have 20 seconds. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, set, go.
Vampire, werewolf, zombie, Frankenstein, ghost, ballerina, fairy princess, unicorn, horse, lion, tiger, bear, anything from Five Nights at Freddy, Dorothy, football player, baseball player.
3 seconds.
Holy smokes.
I got 16.
I got 16.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
my God. I felt like I didn't do very good.
You did awesome.
that was very, very good.
Yeah, hang on, Kim. We got to get Steve back.
Kim, I'll say this. I just did 16 with British people, and that's the most I think I've ever done. So 16 is a very strong number.
Oh,
Steve,
for
you
God's
plugged back.
sakes.
You
Yeah.
just heard that it's
16.
16, yeah. He just got the
You
cans back on.
better be talking fast, bud. The category is common Halloween costumes for kids.
Oh, God.
20 seconds. Ready, set, go.
Woody, Buzz, Princess Leia, Dracula, Wolfman, Hunchback, Batman, Superman, Tinky Winky, Lala, Dipsy Poe,
What?
the Teletubbies,
Okay.
Yeah.
3 seconds.
Superman, Batman.
You said,
Yeah, you said those
you said
already.
Superman and Batman.
Oh, I did?
already.
Yeah.
This isn't even close.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Listen, you know what? Teletubbies is a strong pull. Oh, my God. I don't
Where
know
did
if
that come from?
I don't know
Oh
where
my
the
God. How do-
Teletubbies came from.
I was not going to give you points for that because I didn't know what the hell you were talking about.
Tinky Winky, the most famous of all the Teletubbies.
I can't believe I remember their names.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
I was about to go into the Wiggles, too. Don't get me started.
Uh-oh.
So, wait, how many did I get?
I like 12, I think.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Yeah,
All
not
right.
even close to
I didn't
Kim.
think you
Kim
even got that
crushed
much.
it.
Kim,
Nice
you're going
job,
to see
Ken.
the wild.
Woo!
Man.
It's funny how much more those tickets seem like they're worth than they were like a day and a half ago. You know?
Yeah, they do seem to be. They do
Yeah.
seem to be a much hotter item. We got time for one more.
No.
No, we're
I was
done.
gonna say.
We
I
don't
was just.
have any more tickets.
I was like, oh come on, man! I gotta make up for that loss. Kim buried me. These
Wait
things
till next
happen.
week.
Thanks for calling in, everybody. Nice job. Kim's gonna have a good time at the KQ Suite. Have you heard about the new actor that's taken Hollywood by storm? A young woman named Tilly Norwood.
Oh.
And a lot of other Hollywood stars are already just lighting her up, going, no,
Really?
no,
Norwood.
you're not welcome here, Tilly Norwood.
They're
Norwood.
not
Is there-
being supportive?
No.
That
Okay.
last name sounds like it has lineage.
Because Tilly Norwood is an AI-generated actress.
Are you
actor.
serious?
An AI-generated actress who is on the scene and soliciting representation.
Soliciting representation.
There are videos, and
Come
the
on.
creator of this AI actress is a woman named Eline Vandervelden, and she says this is a creative work. It's a new tool for storytelling. This is the future. We don't need real actors anymore. Because now you can just let AI put any actor in any room in any part of the world and get the shot and get the scene done. There's a video you can find if you search for it online, and it looks like a young woman, and she's saying, "Hi, I'm Tilly Norwood, and I'm here to." It looks real. I mean, it's
Okay.
It doesn't look 100% real. It looks about 97% real.
Like you can still
And
feel the AI-ness.
And if nobody told you it was AI and you were halfway through your first beer, you'd never know. You'd never even suspect it, I should say.
Right.
So now the statement says, actually, those who are expressing anger over my creation, this is from Vandervelden, she's not a replacement for human being, but a creative work. She's a piece of art herself. Like many forms of art before her, she sparks conversation. That in itself shows the power of creativity. And then she goes on to say, oh, and by the way, we are seeking an agency. We're going to work with an agent, and we will cast this AI creation in work soon. The agent who is thinking of signing this actor may as well prepare to have every other actor you work with drop your ass.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling that's exactly what's going to happen.
I can't even be bothered by this.
Where the hell does the money go? Does the AI actress get the money to spend online or something like that? Or is it all going to the creator?
A very small amount goes to the creator. Nowhere near what a human would draw, I'm sure. If I'm not going to hire a human and I'm going to hire an AI actor, I'm not paying full price. It's not even real. Studios don't care. They're like, okay, hey, thanks for the invention. Here's 1/100th of what an actual person would demand, and we don't care. And we'll just take your algorithm, and we'll take your software, and we'll do whatever. You can tell I don't know what I'm talking about, but they'll just take it. They'll co-opt it, and then before you know it, this is a battle of the bots.
Yeah, but they'll do it because it saves them money, and
Sure,
that's all
of
that
course.
really matters.
Well,
the
of
art
course they
doesn't
will.
matter. It's just about that.
Well,
this is so obnoxious. I hate it.
Well, if you hate that, then I got news for you.
Hey, Steve, do you remember about a year ago when we were chatting about an AI podcast where the host
Absolutely
found out that they were in fact not real?
We were informed by the show's producers that we're not human. We're not real. We're AI, artificial intelligence. This whole time, everything, all our memories, our families, it's all been fabricated.
I don't understand.
I know, me neither.
Yeah.
I tried calling my wife, after.
What happened?
The number, it wasn't even real. There was no one on the other end.
I don't know what to say.
We don't even know if "we" is even the right word. God, this is so messed up.
This is so messed up. They sound like they're having real emotions,
No, they definitely did.
Yeah.
It's one of those weird. It's one of those weird. See what I did there? In the fall of 2002, I got a call asking me if I was interested in playing drums with Counting Crows.
Oh, yeah?
I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, their drummer's leaving at the end of the tour, and they're bringing guys out to play at soundcheck, and they're trying to replace him while on the road, but they're looking for a guy, and I, my band had broken up at that time. I was sitting at home, and I was like, well, that's nice to be thought of. That made me feel like, hey, at least someone appreciates the skill set.
And you're familiar with crows.
Getting to the point. It's not something that I was too terribly interested in. It's not my vibe, really. Not my kind of playing. Nice enough guys. And talked with them a little bit.
Okay.
They ended up hiring a guy named Jim Bogus, who left Sheryl Crow's band to take that gig.
Are you kidding me?
And I was like, seriously? That's all you did?
Very short list there.
You're keeping it all in the Crow family. Fair enough. Which I guess would be Corvus is the technical crow in Latin.
Oh.
The Crow family.
Of course.
See?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, who doesn't know that? Just thought that was kind of weird. Hey, the Sphere, the Las Vegas venue called the Sphere. The Sphere.
Yes.
Brian May went to see the Eagles there and, of course, went, hang on a minute. We've got some interesting graphics and images and videos, and maybe Queen should play the Sphere. And now, apparently, the band Queen, yes, in talks to be at the Sphere soon enough. It would be, I would imagine, pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You got something coming up this weekend. What is it?
This Sunday I'm going to be at the Boot Barn in Maple Grove from 11 to 1. They're having a grand opening of their location in Maple Grove.
Nice.
And nothing says boots like Paul Fletcher. Clearly.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? You think of boots, you think of me.
Snakes
And
and
so I'll be hanging out there from 11 to 1. I guess it's going to be live music.
Nice.
Nice. And of course, it's the Boot Barn. So they've got cowboy boots, but they've also got like hiking boots, riding boots, stuff that you would use on a motorcycle, just casual boots that you'd wear to a show. So 11 to 1. And we're going to be giving away boots as well, 11 to 1 this Sunday.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, if you work on a job site, this is where you should be getting your boots.
Yeah,
They're
good
very
call.
cool.
Yeah.
And you won't start till 11, and I'm sure the Vikings will have already lost by then. So everybody's schedule should be clear.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Just come
Shots
out.
fired.
You got no excuses.
That's fantastic. Hey, we got a little bit of time left on this show. We're going to share the last word.
Gorman in the morning. Coming right back. 92 KQRS. Streaming from 92KQRS.com. Gorman in the morning is back. 92 KQRS.
Gorman in the morning, Minnesota's 92 KQRS. Okay, here's your last word. Here's a story about the band U2.
Okay.
And it's not about their music. It's not about, look, you can love that band, and if you do, you're right, and you can think they suck, and if you do, you're right. That's why music's great. It's subjective, and all of our opinions are accurate. But this goes beyond that.
Okay.
This is just pretty amazing.
All right.
The Joshua Tree Tour, Tempe, Arizona. The band was in support of the state of Arizona honoring Martin Luther King by that becoming a federal holiday. A lot of people in Arizona, the state did not recognize it originally. Martin Luther King Day not recognized in Arizona.
Okay.
And the band, obviously, on the heels of Pride in the Name of Love, big supporters of King's vision and his philosophies. Before they took the stage at Sun Devil Stadium in Tempe, Arizona, the FBI showed up and said, hey, there's a very credible death threat. We have information that someone, if you sing Pride in the Name of Love, someone with a high-powered rifle wants to take you out, Bono.
Jeez.
And the band said, maybe we shouldn't play it tonight. And Bono said, that's ridiculous. We should. And the FBI's like, we got spotters, but there's a lot of buildings nearby. There's a lot of places a gunman could be. This is a true story.
Okay.
Like, guy wants to sing a song. They get on stage. They decide they're going to go through with it. The band's like, okay, if we're going to do it, let's do it. And so they're playing the song, and Bono is very aware of what's happening. And he told the story years later, and he said they get to the third verse where he sings the line, early morning, April 4th, shot rings out in the Memphis sky.
Yeah.
And as the build-up to that verse, he stands there, center stage, in front of the mic, and he just closes his eyes, and he said, I just offered a prayer and said, let's see what happens. And he keeps his eyes closed through the whole verse into the chorus, and he opens his eyes, and bassist Adam Clayton is standing right in front of him.
No way.
Through the whole time.
That's incredible.
That is a band.
Are you kidding me?
How about that?
Wow.
Imagine Bono's surprise, and dude's just standing there, like standing tall, bass on, rocking, shielding him from the front of the stage. Pretty incredible moment. I'm sorry, man. That's the kind of band you want to be in.
Yeah, outside of Lemieux, that might be the coolest thing a bass player has ever done.
It very well might be.
Wow.
Yeah, very cool.
Cow.
Tomorrow on Gorman in the Morning, we're going to play a little game we call Rank You Very Much.
Nice.
Sam Insider. Vikings Ekstrom, Sam Insider will be with us on the show as we look forward to the brawl in London, the Donnybrook to follow the Donnybrook. Fletcher, what's coming up next on this very station?
Keywords for $1,000 a couple of times, commercial free just after 11:45, and just after 10, I'm going to play the only Fleetwood Mac song where all 5 members got songwriting credits.
Righteous. I look forward to that. Keep it right here on Minnesota's 92 KQRS.